Happy Friday! Okay, I'm doing a update on my No Paper Left Behind. So, my pad is this K & Company with 28 sheets. And so I took half of those sheets to make cards with. So out of a 12 by 12 piece of paper, I was able to cut 2 cards out of each piece. 2 cards, 2 insides, and 2 labels for the back. And then I had, with all that's left is these strips. And so with these strips, I started making bows that I put on some of the cards. But anyway, I'll make bows with all these pieces, so that'll be taken care of. And then the rest I'm going to use for my little book. And this is the outside of it. I've added some of these 3D embellishments and covered the inside with this. And I've got 2 cards made that I'll put pockets on and put ephemera in, or journaling cards or something. And it's all going to be fairy themed. So there's that so far. Okay, so here's my cards. They're all different. They're all either thank you, thinking of you, or birthday, because I used the ephemera. That glue's still wet right there. I use the ephemera, the K & Company ephemera. Okay. So this one says thanks. And that's what it looks like on the inside. And those are my little, well, that one doesn't have one because I couldn't find one that matched it good. But anyway, there's one. Oops. There's one. I added some washi, made a bow out of one of my scraps, embossed thanks on there, added those little doodahs. That's a piece of ephemera from the collection. Another ephemera from the collection, added the dots, added the bird to the top of the little sign. Added thanks to this one. And I thought this was going to be tricky, but it turned out I had washi tape that was exactly like that foiling. So, I love the way it turned out. Inside. There's happy birthday. There's some little bows. And some of them, I tried not to get too crazy on the outside because the flowers are so beautiful in these. A little birdie. Like this one, I kept it pretty simple because, you know, that's just beautiful to me. My first zinnia opened up this morning. It's a white one that I planted from seed. I was so excited. We had so much rain last night. A lot of places around here are flooded. We're not, thank goodness, and a lot of people don't have power, but we do, thank goodness. Well, anyway, okay. And all these, you know, will go to my church. Next month, I think I'm going to have to choose a masculine pad. So after I do all these, I'm like, uh-oh, I don't have any masculine cards, and they like to have some of both, so I need to choose a more masculine pad. It's just so much easier to do feminine cards. But I did get some cool Tim Holtz stamps that I'll be able to use in my masculine card, so that'll be good. Let's see. There's the hydrangeas. sure I'm in frame there. Yeah, all this ephemera and tags and goodness that I got at Tuesday morning. That's really the ticket to making a lot of cards in a short amount of time when everything matches like that. I usually try to die cut, and now all these are die cut out of that wonky torn like die set that came from AliExpress. Now this one is a little fancier because I used these Desire dies, and yes, they're beautiful, and yes, I love them on here, but I cannot say that I'm really a fan of cutting them out. I used washi. The problem is that you could cut out an insert like that, but in order to cut it out like this, you have to use these two pieces too. Okay, so you have to line everything up just like you want it, get it taped down so it'll stay, so it'll cut it where you want it to cut it, and that was a pain to me. So sometime when I am not working on a project, maybe I'll just cut a bunch of them out if my nerves can stand it and have them on hand, because I'm telling you, it was time consuming. They cut beautifully. I mean, you can see they're beautiful. And I got this set too. I haven't used those yet, but anyway, yeah. And this is this Avriel with Sympathy die. I have the stamp set too. And that's a butterfly from the Cane Company collection. Okay, so that's where I am right now. And I feel better because I didn't get started till late, but man, having all this stuff that coordinates is a blessing. So, stay tuned. I'm gonna get to work on I have a few more projects that I'm working on at the same time. I'm gonna get going good on my little fairy book. So you guys stay tuned. I'll probably talk to you later this weekend, but you'll have a great weekend. Hope the weather's good where you are. And I love you. Thanks. Bye.